So I think I finally understand why people like bad photography. And it's not about lack of taste or anything like that. It's about the stage they're in as a photographer. So I want to explain that further. My girlfriend's just started doing photography recently, and she's shown me some accounts she really likes on Instagram. And she already knows what I'm going to think. That I'm going to say, well, it's lifeless and it's sterile and there's no meaning behind these images. But she likes it. And I realize now why she likes it and why people starting out like bad photography. It's not that the photography's bad. It's not that the photography is bad, it's that the photography is very sophomoric, a word I like to use a lot, she tells me. But it's very sophomoric in that there's no meaning behind the images, there's no meaning behind the choices the photographer is making. It's purely aesthetic. So you'll have typically perfect composition with perfect lighting and very empty subject matter. And so for me, knowing how all of that was done, I can dissect a photograph easily at this point. I can look at it and I can tell you the exact lighting used or the lighting available. I can tell you what lens was used. I'm almost always right. After a while, you can guess focal length just by looking at an image. And so it's all become very easy. It's really easy to like say, okay, this is what was done and this is how I could easily repeat it. But when you're starting out, you don't know how to do that. You're enamored by it. You're like, wow, how did this photographer do this? And so you want to imitate it. And that's what people do. But unfortunately, they don't limit it to a learning process. I think that's the aspiration, and then they don't grow past it. So they get to that point and they stay at that point where they're now making their own perfect compositions and with perfect lighting, etc. But there's no soul to the image. So eventually, I think an artist should evolve and they should be able to make more meaningful images, and that should be people's goal. But until then, I don't blame them for wanting to replicate what they're seeing online. Just remember, though, that shouldn't be the end point. You should evolve as an artist. This is something maybe people can relate to. Have you ever liked a band when you were in high school and then they never advanced? They never grew as an artist? It happens. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, in my opinion, they're the same band they were 30 years ago, which is terrible. An artist should evolve. And so if your music sounds like it sounded when you were in high school and now you're 30, something might be wrong with your process. That's my opinion. I hope this was helpful to people. I had to make this video quick because I started teaching photography last week and digital art as well. And now my schedule is ramping up. I'm booking more jobs again because I have a slow period in the very beginning of the year. But I'm going to keep these videos coming. I hope you guys enjoy videos like this. Let me know if this is the kind of video you guys would like to see. I do want to do a higher production value video soon. That's it for today. I had to be quick because I have to go do some shooting for myself because I go crazy if I don't shoot. I probably should edit last weekend's jobs, but I'm just going to go out, do some shooting. I'm teaching a photography class later, and I need to do something for myself first because I taught all day yesterday. And I did shoot for like 2 hours, 3 hours. It wasn't enough. So I'm going to go do that right now. I hope you guys enjoy this content. Please like and subscribe if you are. It means a lot to me. I will see you guys soon.